நீயே நானே நெஞ்சில் குடியிருக்கும் அன்பான மக்களே, விட்டீனியா இருக்காங்க விட்டீனியா. கைஸ் வெல்கம் டு மை ஸ்ட்ரீம். கைஸ் புதுசாக பார்க்குறீங்க நம்ம சேனல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. பழைய மெம்பர்ஸ்லாம் லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க கைஸ். வாங்க லெட் ஸ்டார்ட் தி மேட்ச். வாங்க உள்ள போய் பொழப்பலான்னு பொழப்போம். இது கஷ்டப்பட்டு விளாண்டதுலாம் பிரயோஜனம் ஆகுது. இன்னும் 130 பாயிண்ட் கண்டிப்பாக வேணும் கைஸ். 130 பாயிண்ட் இருந்தால் தான் நம்ம அடுத்த ஸ்டேஜே போக முடியும். என்ன கேமா ப்ரோ வந்து கேமா ப்ரோ வந்தாரு, என்னாச்சு அதில் லைவ்லாம் இல்லையா ப்ரோ அப்படின்னாப்ல. ஆளையும் காணா, அட்ரஸையும் காணா. வாட் ஹேப்பன் டு ஹிம்? கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்களாம் புதுசாக பார்க்குறீங்க நம்ம சேனலுக்கு லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Just joining us, we are already underway. It's Maradona! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
He's gone forward. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cruyff.
ரைட்லாம் அதுதான்.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Scholes gets good distance on it. Great defending, strong and determined. Quarter of an hour played. Serginho, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Koundé calmly anticipates. Serginho. Wilshere. That's a sharp pass. And it's Cancelo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Scholes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Haaland. And here's Maradona. And here's Haaland. Oh, great chance. Big chance, corner. Barcelona have their second corner now.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
கைஸ் புதுசாக பார்க்க நம்ம சேனலில் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் லைக் எல்லாமே பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க நண்பர்களே.
Koundé kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Serginho. João Cancelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Half an hour played now. Costa Curta. And Koundé. He's through here. Now it's Haaland. He might be in. Decent hit! Goal! Portugal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Here it is, crossed in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Back in once more.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder
Oh,
of this
fast.
season, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Na.
Serginho.
Well,
Oda
yet another
Matrana.
interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And claimed it back swift. Maradona! Now who's going to be first
எந்த
to
பால்
this?
அடிச்சாலும் பிடிக்கிறான்.
And he whips it in. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
That's a little off target. And it's half-time here.
bro வாங்க வாங்க வாங்க
Steady,
வாங்க
solid, and for now, where they
Welcome,
want
bro,
to be.
welcome.
Just one
Happy
goal,
Sunday,
and they
சாப்பிட்டாச்சா?
have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
சரக்கு போட்டிங்களா சண்டேனாலே
Here we go again then.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
சாப்பிட்டாச்சு ப்ரோ நான் இனிமேட்டு தான் ப்ரோ நாங்கள் கொஞ்சம் நேரம் ஆகும் ஆனால் நம்ம லைவாக முடிச்சுட்டு போய் சாப்பிட வேண்டியதான் சீக்கிரம் வரலான்னு பார்த்தா சரியான டயர்ட் ஆகிடுச்சு வேலை கொஞ்சம் மாட்டேங்குச்சு 7 மணிக்கு 7:30 வந்துருப்பேன் ஓகே வர கடிக்க மாட்டேங்குது
He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Maradona. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Lizarazu. He has found the way through. Oh, what a climb!
நல்லா பால் போட்டு
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it's certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
தேவையில்லாத பார்த்துக்கலாம் இந்த மாதிரி பார்த்தனால
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Modric. Header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Another
No,
example
over
of
Tyler, bro.
how
Even type of
comfortable
this
this team is on the break.
Haaland. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's been cut out. Well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Over it comes. Bruno Fernandes. Maradona.
ஏய் எல்லா பாலும் எப்பறா எனக்கு ஆள் வேண்டா
Came to
காய்க்கு
nothing. Now it's Cruyff. Modric. Bruno Fernandes. He won't be happy
ஏய்
with that one.
கோத்தாலக்க
And here's Wilshere. And here's Haaland. Serginho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Interesting ball. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Lizarazu. Lizarazu is fouled.
அடிக்கவே விட மாட்டானுங்க என்னதான்
Well, he
கதை
can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
என்னடா இது பேசிட்டு இருக்கான் மெண்டல் மாதிரி அதான் இவன் நிறைய இதாகுதா கேமர் ப்ரோ வந்து ஆர்வமா லைவ் இல்லையா அப்படிலாம் கேட்டாரு ஆளு மனுஷன்.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
ஒல்லி முடிஞ்சிடும் நினைக்கிறேன் guys.
Número 17. Número 7. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 18. Número 15. Número 8. Messi. Número 25. Número 5. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
எங்கே தலைமையில முரட்டாள் போல இருக்கு.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Maradona. Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. Short changes him with that pass. And he's searching through. And he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes. Pullet looking to get on the end of this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's dealt with that really well.
கோலை நான் அடிக்க விடுங்கடா. அடிக்கவே விட மாட்டானுங்க. ஐயோ.
Well read, nice interception. Nakata. That looks a good ball through. Nakata going face to face with his great rival. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very
Hey,
open game
fuck!
and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Eder Militao. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
ஐயோ.
Wilshere. Cafu. That has ended up in no man's land.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
கரெக்டா அடிச்சிடறான்டா.
10 minutos de compensação.
Otto with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேன்
Otto has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Stood up well to him there. Maradona. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd...
நம்மளால வந்து என்னதான் பண்ணாலும் ஸோ இப்போ முடிய மாட்டேங்குது வந்து ஹலோ ஹலோ எங்கே சார் சரி ஓகே ஓகே சரி அதுதான் ஆளுங்க நெட் ஆஃப்ல வச்சிருக்கியோ? நெட் ஆஃப்ல வச்சிருக்கியோ? சரி ஓகே ஓகே, அதுதான் கேட்டேன். லைவ்ல தான் இருக்கு. ஓகே ப்ரோ, இது பாத்தீங்க ஷார்ட்ஸ் பாத்தீங்களா ப்ரோ?
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Schneider can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good he is.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. De Bruyne. And here's Lewandowski, and the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big
எல்லா பாலுமே எப்பறா இங்கிட்டு தான். எல்லா பாலுமே அவன்டே போய் பட்டுட்டு இருந்தா என்னடா பண்ண?
making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one and he looks hungry for more.
எல்லா பாலுமே அவன்டே பட்டுட்டு
as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
அடா பாடா.
So a breakthrough already. Balde. And it's Son Heung-min. Gets a good foot in there. Odo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Serginho.
அப்படியே போடுமா புண்டா.
Hakimi. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And there's green grass ahead of him. Real chance! Really well taken goal.
Hey bro, வாங்க bro. வாங்க வெல்கம் bro.
Incredible spell. They are flying.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Southampton are sitting pretty. 2-0
ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
ஒண்ணும் வர மாட்டான்.
No doubt we'll be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Maradona. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Is their second goal of the game? And it's hoisted clear. Southampton are looking to go forward now.
எவ்வளவு தான்டா கரெக்ட்டான அக்யூரேட்டாவடா பாஸ்
in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That has ended up in no man's land. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Serginho. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's gone loose. Lobbed in behind. He's cut it out. Now it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This is good pressing. They're not short on body. Can he finish? Barcelona have their third corner. Southampton have the chance to go the other way. And here's Maradona. Climbs up big. And another
டேய்
try. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's
இந்த
very
பாருங்களேன்
obvious,
bro.
the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bruno Fernandes.
ലാഗ് കൊണ്ടുവരാടാ ഡേയ്.
And now they can spring out of defence. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Son Heung-min.
ஆமாம் ப்ரோ PSP தான்.
Eder Militao looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that is a little undercooked. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Haaland. And this is Maradona. He's and the finish! Hakimi tries to clear. Now it's Lewandowski. Always onto this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Serginho. And the counter-attack is on
என்னால
for
ப்ரோ அந்த
Barcelona.
இடத்துல கொஞ்சம் தூரம் போகணும் bro.
De Bruyne. He's through here.
நான்
And
வீம்புக்கு
it's
தான்
Lewandowski!
வீம்புக்கு தான் ப்ரோ கடுப்பா.
And that's what you call inspired.
ஐயோ பேட் பாய் ஆமா.
Well, someone's doing his
PSP
job
தான்.
properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Schneider's cross, heads it! Yes! And surely that settles it. A great delivery and a finish. And the whistle goes for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்களா லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க ப்ளீஸ்.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run.
ப்ரோ எந்த பால போட்டாலும் எடுக்கறான் ப்ரோ. எப்படி ப்ரோ அவனால முடியுது என்னால முடிய மாட்டேங்குது.
Some really good ball
எப்பறா
movement.
எல்லா பாலையும் எடுக்கற கரெக்ட்டா டிஃபெண்ட் பண்ணிடுறான் எல்லாம் பண்ணிடுறான்.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played him through. Now it's Modric. He has found the way through. Look now the finish! He's scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
அடிச்சிருச்சானே.
Eder Militao. And it's Maradona. Southampton applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Maradona, Holland, good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
La
Otto.
asistencia a este partido
Quarter of
asciende
an
a
hour into the second half.
96.026 espectadores.
Schneider. And here's Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Modric. Couldn't squeeze it through. Otto does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bruno Fernandes.
என்னடா எல்லாம் தொட்டுக்க தொடச்சுக்க பார்த்து கொண்டே போட்டுட்டு இருக்கானுங்க இப்போ ஒரு
Kunde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Modric, who's set up one goal so far. Costa Curta. That's good running with the ball. Haaland. Schneider. De Bruyne.
என்னடா
It's Schneider. Balde.
ஓ
Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! They've scored! He knows it's taken a big and very kind defense.
என்ன ஃபார்மேஷன் தான் ப்ரோ வைக்கிறது
Claiming it nonetheless. It's starting to look like a done deal now. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, shooting chance! Haaland with a beautifully timed run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Genuine physical edge.
பாருங்க ப்ரோ இத்தனை சாடி தட்டறான் ப்ரோ ஒரு வாட்டி
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
ஏன் ஓடுனா நிப்பாட்டவே மாட்றான் ஏதோ பட்டன் இருக்கு ப்ரோ அந்த பட்டன் தான் நான்
It's
ஊத்துறேன்
Mohamed Salah. Balde. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that.
ஏன்டா ப்ரோ கடிக்குண்டா அதே நேரம் புண்டை ஓட்டு தேவடியா புண்டை போ
Maradona spots
Maybe
it and intercepts.
ஸோ
Bruno Fernandes. Modric. Oblak catches it safely. De Bruyne. And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the pass is intercepted.
ஏ
Hakimi. Zaire Emery. And it's De Bruyne. He's in here. Can he finish? And the keeper threw out a limb. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Keeper's not concerned by that.
வெளியே போறேன் கடைசி நேரத்துல போய் 4 கோல் போட்டான் அப்புறம் எதுமா
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And he was quick to react. And that is that. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against a...
ஒரு நிமிடம்
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Yaya Toure. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Haaland. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who, than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Van Basten.
Bingo.
Mateus. And it's Yaya Toure. Nice interception, well timed. Modric. Well,
வரவே
promising
மாட்றாங்கடா
for a moment,
டேய் அப்பா.
but it came to nothing. Rummenigge! And he's heaved it away. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Belletti. So what can they make of this? Yaya Toure, Rummenigge.
ப்ரோ என்ன ப்ரோ இவ்வளோ ஸ்பீடா இருக்கானுங்க.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Belletti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
ஏய் ஆனா போடா டேய் போமால.
Costa Curta. And Serginho. Koundé. Bastoni. Modric. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and
நமக்கு
stopped
மட்டும்
it.
தான்டா இவ்வளோ ஸ்லோவா இருப்பானுங்க.
Maradona.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And through to the goalkeeper.
ப்ரோ வேற எதுவும் பண்ணுறோம்னா அவன் நானது
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that interception was
என்னடா
most
அதே
necessary.
கால்ல திரும்பி
That's
பிடிக்கிறான்
great positioning. So good from him.
Eder Militao concedes a free
மட்டும்
kick.
ஸ்டார்ட்
for
பண்ணி
that.
வேண்டியதான் தோசை டைம் மட்டும்
Turns and goes back. And it's Vieira. Odo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. And they're quick to get it back. Modric. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
பால்
Well
என்னோட
struck.
போட்டோக்குள்ள மட்டும் தான் இருக்கு
Serginho. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, what a pass!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
ஸ்மார்ட்
And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Van Basten.
இங்க பாரு எல்லா வாளையும் வந்து கேட்ச் பண்றான் பாரு உங்க உம்மால
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
ஏய் ஏடா பால பாஸ் பண்ற போடா டேய்
And it's Vieira. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes it in.
வரக்குள்ள
So
போயிடுறாங்க
still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Rummenigge. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rummenigge
Hold it.
has been
Oh,
called
that.
that's a foul.
இது வந்து என்ன ப்ரோ இவ இறக்கமே இல்லாம யோ ஒலிஸ்கா ப்ரோ என்ன ஃபார்மேஷன் வச்சாலும்
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
இல்ல ப்ரோ
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Serginho.
போய் ஒலிஸ்கா
Foul. Yes, the referee's given it. And we've reached half-time.
எபிக் பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் பங்கமா
As if we needed reminding.
பா எல்லா
no
என்ன ப்ரோ
easy
எல்லா
games at
வந்து
this level,
எல்லாமே
and that
வந்து
is
நமக்கு
proven
வந்து
here.
எபிக்கா
Not
கொடுத்தானாவே
decide any further forward
நமக்கு
from
யாருக்கு
where they
புரியுது
were
இப்படியே தர
45
மாட்டேன்
minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
ஃபார்மேஷன் தான் இந்த பஞ்சாயத்து
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's
ஃபார்மேஷன்
been a
மாத்தி
pretty
மாத்தி
abject performance. No
இந்த
effort at
ஃபார்மேஷன்
all.
தான்
I'm
வச்சு
struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Maradona. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Modric. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
ரொம்ப நான் பவரா இருக்கேன் அப்பா
And it's Yaya Toure.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Gently done. Serginho. Very nicely done.
என்ன
Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Mateus ploughing through the middle. Vieira. Serginho. Koundé.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has not gone
La
well.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559.
Just about up to the hour now.
நானும் மூச்சலா போறேன்.
Rummenigge, Vieira, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. Lobbed in behind. Vieira. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch.
He gets big! Oh, it's an own goal!
அப்படியா அப்படியா ப்ரோ.
Now, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
ப்ரோ இது என்ன எல்லா கார்டுமே நல்ல கார்டு ப்ரோ. இந்த காரெல்லாம் தூக்கிட்டு என்ன புண்டைக்கு வரீங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So
Adele,
one
bro.
moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lookman. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
செகண்ட் வேற ஒரு போட்டாச்சு
Barcelona have their second corner now.
சும்மால.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
ராஷ்மி எல்லாம் முன்னாடி கொண்டு
And it's Modric.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he finish? He's got a goal!
ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியல. ஒரு சீரியஸா ஒரே ஒரு பாஸ் தான்.
No time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Serginho.
ஊஃப் ப்ரோ அது எப்படி ப்ரோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டச் ரொம்ப அக்யூரேட்டா வைக்கிறானுங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டச் தான் ப்ரோ என்னால
And they got
வைக்க.
away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
2 minutos de descuento.
Serginho. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bruno Fernandes. He won't be happy with that one. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure.
அதெல்லாம் கரெக்ட் தான். ஆனா என்ன ஜெயிக்க மட்டும் தான் முடியும். 150 பாயிண்ட்டுக்கு நான் ப்ரோ. ஆனால் செகண்ட் ஹாஃப் டிவிஷன் 1 போயிட்டுனா கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியாக தான் ப்ரோ இருப்பாங்க. டிவிஷன் 1 போகிற வரைக்கும் தான் முடியல ப்ரோ. அடிச்சு பொழக்கிறானுங்க ப்ரோ. நான் டெய்லியும் வரேன், 10 மேட்ச் தோக்குறேன், போகிறேன். நான் புது பர்மிஷன் தான் இவன் நாங்கிறான். ஃபார்மேஷன் நீ ஆல்சோ 100 பாயிண்ட்ஸ். தலை ஏதோ ஒரு இதுல மிஸ் ஆகிறேன் தலை. தான் தலை என்னன்னே தெரியல. அடுத்து ஒரு ஃபார்மேஷன் பார்த்துருக்கேன். ஃபார்மேஷன் 5-1-1-3.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world.
எப்பயோ போக வேண்டியது ப்ரோ. இப்போ ஒரு நேரம்
Rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
அப்படியே அந்த பார்க்குறேன்.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Modric. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! He's got plenty of space out wide here.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
That's been cut out, well played. Bruno Fernandes. Brilliantly cut out.
உங்களுக்கு இந்த பிஎஸ்பி ஜாஸ்தி ட்ரிகர் எனக்கு தோணுது.
Barcelona.
இல்ல இப்போ கொஞ்சம் ட்ரிகர் ஆவறது இல்ல. அத மாத்திட்டேன் ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் தல.
It's a mighty effort. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though.
And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. And he's had a hit. Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
நம்மளமா தான் போட்டுக்கணும்.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Clearly
13.
unplanned this, a change already being made here.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe, nice ball and he's in here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Nakata. Batistuta. And that should get the job done. And here's Batistuta. That's going to go a long way. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Nakata. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta!
4-2-2
He's keen, determined to have his say.
4-2-2 bro. Yeah, 2 strike இருக்காங்க நம்மகிட்ட.
No goals as yet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot! Mbappe is flagged offside.
அவ்வளவுதான். கேள்வி முடிஞ்சிச்சு. DMF வேண்டாம் கும்மால. ஒரு ஹோல் பிளேயர் வச்சிடலாம்டா. சூப்பர்.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Oh,
dorsal
now some
19.
நேத்தே போயிருக்க வேண்டியது ப்ரோ, ஆனா
And we are
சத்தியமா
gonna see
போட
a
மாட்டானு.
change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And now they can clear their lines. Serginho. Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. Adams gets it clear. And it's Sneijder. He's in here! Sneijder. Osimhen. Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. That's a good ball played into space. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, very audible.
Nakata. Roberto Carlos.
பால் அவன்கிட்ட தான் ப்ரோ.
Nakata. Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Well, we expected better and so did he. Bruno Fernandes. He's through, now is he in? And that has been knocked clear. And it's Batistuta. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Sneijder. Danger averted for now. And that interception was most necessary.
தேவடியா.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to get it away.
இது வேற ஹெட்செட் வேற
And that is out of play. Roberto Carlos. And he's cut it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho. Osimhen. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is
ரொம்ப ஃபோர்ஸா
lots to be seen in it.
ஃபயரா
Lots to be
இருக்கானுங்க
taken
ப்ரோ.
from it,
எப்படின்னு இந்த
and plenty for the key figures to mull over,
பளிர் பளிர்னு
but it
வைக்கிறான்.
remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
கோல் அடிக்கலாம் கூட பரவாயில்ல.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, நல்ல பால்ரா அது.
Batistuta. And it's Nakata. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
நான் ஏன் வந்து ரொம்ப ஸ்லோவா ரியாக்ட் பண்றானே?
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And that is as far as they're going to go. Barcelona have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, they've got it again. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
So we've reached the hour mark. Ah, now can they counter? No luck with that dink over the top.
வேற புகுதிக்கு அடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கான்.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal
Núñez
6.
might just make this.
Un cambio de jugadores.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Sané. Oh, that was vital.
ஸ்கோர் பண்ணலாம்.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. He's looking for the runner here. Nakata. Hoisted in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Looking for the runner. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get it clear again. Tries to dink it in. And they can counter here. Now somewhat off target. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Are certainly playing with an intense
எப்பறா
focus in executing their
ஒண்ணே
plan
ஒண்ணு
here.
ப்ரா வந்து இவ்ளோ ஃபார்வர்ட் வச்சுமே
Núñez!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
இவ்ளோ நான் வந்து நல்லா வச்சுமே என்னால வந்து கோல் அடிக்க முடியுமா ஏய்
Nakata.
கரெக்டா படம்.
Mbappe. Madrid have reclaimed it.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
படம் தூக்கி போடுறான் அவன் அடிக்கிறான்.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
எப்பட்றா? ஏய்.
And they've got rid.
நான் ப்ரோ ஒரே கொலை நான் போடுறேன். எங்க இருந்து வரான்னு தெரியல இந்த பேட்ரிக் வியராலாம் வச்சுக்கிட்டு. இது ப்ரோ ஃபார்மேஷன் பண்ணுறேன். மாற்றிட்டேன் எல்லாத்தையும்.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their third corner.
ஏற்றி ஓடுறாங்க ஓடுறான். மாலை பால் இருக்கிற 11 பேரும் பாக்கு தான்.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Mbappe. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Stood up well to him there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Perez. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. We are into overtime. And it's De Bruyne. That pass isn't the best. Aim forwards. And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective.
இந்த வேலைக்கு ஆகுது. வாங்க ஃபார்மேஷன் மட்டும். கைஸ் 3 பேர் பாக்குறீங்க, டேய் லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாத்தீங்கன்னா சும்மா இருக்கணும். இன்னும் 2 மேட்சா போட்டு வேண்டியது. நாளைக்கு வேலை வேற இருக்கு. எல்லாத்துக்கும் தயாரா போகணும் போல இருக்கு கேமுக்குள்ள உட்கார்றப்பே.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Serginho, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Gullit. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram gets across to intercept that.
ஏய் ஆடிடா சீக்கர்.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's put paid to a
சேவனம்.
Otto deals with that comfortably. And it's Iniesta. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Sané. Otto. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Messi.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself.
Oh my god.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rummenigge, now it's Gullit. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nakata kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Maradona.
Oh, என்னடா bro, என்ன bro இது?
Side yet able to find the net. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge. Great hit!
வணக்கம் தல வாங்க ப்ரோ சண்டே போன்ல ப்ரோ நான் இன்னைக்கு லைவே வர ஐடியா இல்ல ப்ரோ வேகமா வந்து வெளியில போயிட்டேன் கேம் ப்ரோ நான் எவ்வளவு நேரம் கழிச்சு
He just got it right.
எவ்வளவு நேரம் கழிச்சு தெரியுமா அந்த
appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and
நம்மள
set
ஐயோ
an example.
கடுப்பாவு
Platini going face to face with his great rival. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just
ஸ்டார்டிங் ட்ரைனிங் போயிடலாம் ட்ரைனிங் எடுத்துட்டு வரலாம்னு பாக்குறேன்
So who is
இவ்வளவு நல்லா
the
கேம்
target
விளையாண்டுமே
now? He's having a look at
கூட
what's
புட்ட ஒர்க் ஆக
available.
மாட்டேங்குது என்ன எல்லா சைடுமே அடிக்கிறானுங்களே இந்த சைடு நான் வந்து ஒரு ஃபார்மேஷன் கொண்டு வந்தாலும் அந்த சைடுல ஒரு ஃபார்மேஷன்
He's got the shot away.
இந்த சைடுல இருக்க ஃபார்மேஷன் கொண்டு வந்துட்டு பண்றாங்க
And they're at it again in double quick time. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
வணக்கம் ப்ரோ முத்துராம் ப்ரோ வணக்கம் ப்ரோ
Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sané. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing great feet there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Shot at goal! And that is wildly off target.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Araujo. And it's Hullet. Now it's Iniesta. Hullet. In and the shot! And more and more and more!
வாங்க ப்ரோ வராதான் விளையாட போறேன் அவ்வளவுதான் இதுக்கப்புறம் ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது நானே எங்க ப்ரோ
Was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
Chance! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. Two more needed. And the half-time whistle goes.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
And the second half gets underway.
well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Hullet. Iniesta.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Fiddles it through. Thuram
பாஸ்
hardly
பண்ணி தான் ப்ரோ
anticipates.
எப்படி தெரியுமா அடிச்சான் இப்போ
Maradona.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
எப்பதான்டா நீ போவ? எப்பதான்டா நீ பாரு? அவன்
Ruben
கால்
Bastoni. Nakata. Now, what about a counter-attack?
ப்ரோ டச்
Brazil can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There's the hit! And he hits the net! And they are cruising away. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of
பொறுமையா
seconds.
போட்டா
That's just
புடிச்சலாம்.
brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was...
And Holland! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And we have our very first corner.
டிஃபெண்ட் எப்படி பண்ணாலும்
There's the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Nakata. Here's Tromeni. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a Maradona.
Serginho really added the width there thanks to his willing...
He gets big. Yaya Toure. Platini. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Driving forward. Nakata. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Nakata. Platini charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho. And now the breakaway. Oh, super find. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Iniesta. Oh, they can break here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's very... Messi. And here's a chance. And the keeper read that really well.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And it's Sané. Done delicately. Maradona! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
नहीं बोला ये चीज थी
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Okay, interesting.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good ball! Over to the left. Neymar. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Mosquera. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, not quite.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Jorginho, he's tried one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Jorginho puts his foot on the gas. Played out to the left flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Showing great feet there. They want to be quick to recover this. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Neymar clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Now it's Messi. Tar. Mosquera. Onana. Messi. Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
In for a header! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Neymar. Otto does really well to win the ball there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong running down that left flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi. Nunez, and the finish! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
It's their second corner of the game. And that was very necessary. Jorginho looking to... Nunez! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Messi. Neymar. Neymar on a charge down the left. He is through here. Neymar. That'll be a corner.
Why bro 80 name change பண்ணிட்டீங்க?
So, third corner of the game.
Bro இல்ல bro சும்மா தான் bro. அது இன்னொருத்தன் வச்சிருக்காங்க அதனால நம்ம
There's the shot.
அவங்க வச்சிருக்கதே வச்சிருக்கல அதனால தான்.
He's missed, but not by
They're not-
that far.
Klaus just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Neymar. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Looking for options for movement. Tar cuts out the pass. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Diogo Costa with the clearance. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jorginho running with the ball. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Yamal. Jorginho. Klaus.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Serginho. Chouameni. And that has been cleared. Yamal. No way through. And here's Messi. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They could beat 900 hitting opponent well.
And the pass is intercepted. Onana. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Oh, it's in! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Into the box. And now they can clear their lines. He's having a go! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Nunez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And Messi! And one more try! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort!
நண்பர்களே
Haaland
ஏதோ
truly
பண்ணி
reaps his reward.
இன்னைக்கு
Kept his
தேரா
goal
காமிச்சு
whilst the
போட்டேன்
defence
நண்பர்களே.
lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
அது என்ன வித்த குரங்கு வித்தையும் குச்சிப்புடி வித்தையோ ஏதோ வித்தையை காமிச்சு 2 கோலை போட்டாச்சு அவனை விட்ட போயிட்டான். இதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம உரிமை ரொம்ப கடலையும் தெரியுது. அப்புறம் லாஸ்ட் மேட்சை போட்டு புறப்படலாமா? குச்சிப்புடி வித்தையோ குரங்கு வித்தையோ ஏதோ ஒரு வித்தையை காமிச்சு கைஸ் பாக்குறவங்க லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. ஆக்சலரேஷன் ரொம்ப கம்மியா கொடுத்தா அதிகமா போறான். எதுக்கு தெரியுமா வருதுன்னு ஆனா கருமம் ஒரு 4 நாளா எதுவும் வந்துட்டே இருக்கு. கைஸ் பாக்குறவங்க லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. ப்ரோ ஷார்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் பாத்தீங்களா? நம்ம ஷார்ட்ஸ் நானே எடிட் பண்ணது ப்ரோ. இப்பதான் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா எடிட் பண்ண கத்துக்கிட்டு வார்த்தை ஷார்ட்ஸை போட்டுட்டேன் மதியானம். நீ எனக்கு சாமி சாப்பிட்டீங்களா ப்ரோ? ரவி ப்ரோ சாப்பிட்டாச்சா? டைம் கம்மியா தான் இருக்காங்க. கண்டிப்பா 7:30 தான் நினைக்கிறாங்க. நானும் எதனாவது குரங்கு வித்தா குத்தி வச்சுதான் காட்டி போட்டுடலாம்டா. ஆக்சிலரேஷனை கொஞ்சம் டெய்லி மனப்பாடம் பண்ணிட்டு வரணும் போல இருக்கு. ஆக்சிலரேஷன் பட்டன் அழுத்தக்கூடாது.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest.
ஒரு சில மேட்ச் வந்து இப்படி வரும் ப்ரோ, ஒரு சில மேட்ச் வந்து
Which
ஆக்சிலரேஷன்
has
அழுத்துற மாதிரி இருக்கும்.
magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so
ஒயிட்டின்னு
many
பேர்
of
வச்சதுல
us.
இருந்தா ரொம்ப பழகா
We are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Serginho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Pedri is there and he can get that clear. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's been picked out. Batistuta. There's the shot!
அவார்ட் இருக்க வரைக்கும் நம்ம கவலை இல்லை.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish?
ஐயோ மரணம் எங்கேயோ விடாச்சு.
That is decidedly lacking. Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. David Villa. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tchouaméni. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Serginho. Neatly clipped into space. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just eases him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nakata. Thinks one through. David Villa. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
David Villa. Lizarazu. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. David Villa. And here's Owen!
Wow.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri. 30 minutes gone. That has been cut short. Lizarazu. David Villa.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
நான் எந்த கலர்னே ஒரு செகண்ட் மறந்துடுச்சு ப்ரோ எனக்கு சீரியஸா.
Adams. Lizarazu. Lizarazu short changes him with that pass. Maradona.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's in plenty of space here. It's a throw-in. Ljungberg. Lizarazu. Half-time getting close now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's had a hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the deflection. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams. And it had to be him.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Hey!
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Serginho. Nakata. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams headed to their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Batistuta. Great chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Owen. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, can he find a finish? And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Any improvement division? And
now a sudden chance to counter. Caught offside that time.
Gamer. இல்ல ப்ரோ இப்ப லைட்டா ஒரு கோல போட்டுறீங்க.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Haaland. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And here's Owen. Eden Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Alexander-Arnold, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Maradona has found the net here, of course. Barcelona finding their passes.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's had it taken off him.
இந்த மாதிரி தப்பெல்லாம் அடிக்கடி பண்ணக்கூடாது.
Odo.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, good-looking ball. Serginho. He's picked his way through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
பாருங்க வித்தை காட்ட போகிறோம். ஸ்கோர் பண்ணிட்டேன்னா அப்படியே இந்த மேட்சோட முடிக்கிறோம். இல்லைனாலும் இந்த மேட்சோட முடிக்கிறோம். எப்படியுமே கோல் ஸ்கோர் உள்ளாது, மட்டும்தான் கன்ஃபார்ம். ப்ராக்டிஸா பண்ண இன்னைக்கு, ஆனால் ஒரு குட்டையும் விளையாடு. ஸ்டமினா எல்லாம் அனைத்தும் அப்படியே இருக்குது, அப்படியே கன் மாதிரி என்ன ஆனா போட்டு இடிச்சா இடி அப்படின்னு போட்டு இடிச்சாச்சு நண்பர்கள்.
Maradona considers his options.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on from this distance. It's pretty inviting.
El dorsal 15, Villa.
But the keeper's equal
El
to
dorsal
it.
7, el dorsal
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Short time DK.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping
DK will
at its
take.
very best.
Barcelona have the
நாளைக்கு
chance
இருப்போம்
to
bro,
go the
கண்டிப்பா.
other way. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Sané. Nakata. Brilliantly cut out. Barcelona given another
ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
corner.
கம்ப்ளீட் ப்ரோ. வார்த்தை இல்லையா ப்ரோ? தலைவனை தூக்கி உள்ள வச்சிருக்கேன்
So
ப்ரோ.
the
சரி கொஞ்ச
fourth
நாளைக்கு
corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Skillfully cut out. He is... Tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
கண்டிப்பா முடிச்சிடலாம் ப்ரோ. நாளைக்கு முடிச்சிருவோமா? இன்னைக்கு கொஞ்சம்
They're up to 5 corners now. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat.
நாளைக்கு முடிச்சு
corner.
போடுவோம். என்ன சொல்றீங்க?
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Kante with the clearance.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen gets flagged
First-
offside.
வர வச்சு வேலை அதை பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே.
Just 5 minutes left. And he's intervened well there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Haaland. And smartly reclaimed. And the finish! They've done it!
நண்பர்களே, வெற்றி நண்பர்களே, அவ்வளவுதான் நண்பர்களே, சோலை முடிஞ்சு நண்பர்களே. பொம்மால டிஃபன் பார்ஸ் வேணாம் ப்ரோ, இல்ல ப்ரோ, முடிஞ்சு அவ்வளவுதான். தலையில முடிச்சுட்டாச்சு.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
தலையில முடிச்சுட்டாச்சு.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
ஜோலி முடிஞ்சு நண்பர்களே.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick.
டன் முடிஞ்சு ப்ரோ. இனிமேட்டு அவனால் கோல் அடிக்க முடியாது.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper.
Well
He's
done.
given it away. Barcola. Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maradona. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is a great pick out. Bellingham. And we're done.
வெற்றி 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 நமதே.
What a satisfying
நாளை நமதே
performance.
மாதிரி வெற்றி நமதே.
Performance at times of determination and occasionally magic.
பார்சலோனா vs பார்சலோனா. சரி நண்பர்களே, அப்படியே முடிக்கவா லைவ்? வில் கண்டினியூ டுமாரோ. சரியா? இன்னைக்கு நைட்லாம் லைவ் போட முடியாது, நேற்று மாதிரி உறக்கத்துக்கு போயிடுவேன். நாளைக்கு வேலை இருக்கு. இதனால ரெஸ்ட் மோட்ல போட்டேங்க. குட் நைட் ப்ரோ. குட் நைட் குட் நைட் குட் நைட் நண்பர்களே. ரீல்ஸ் ப்ரோ இது எப்படி இருந்துச்சு? ஷார்ட்ஸ் எப்படி இருந்துச்சு? ஒண்ணுமே சொல்லல. ஷார்ட்ஸ் guys, let me know that how is the shots. நம்மளே எடிட் பண்ணி நம்மளே போட்டது. அதாச்சும் ஒரு சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் யாரும் தான் வரமாட்டாங்க. இப்போ சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் வந்தா எனக்கு சந்தோஷமா இருக்கும். இப்போ எந்த ஷார்ட்ஸ் ரெண்டுமே லான்ச்சா இல்லை எது எப்படி சொல்லுங்க? ரெண்டுல எது நல்லா இருந்துச்சு? ரெண்டுமே லான்ச்சா இல்லை ஒன்று நல்லா இருந்துச்சா? எனக்கு தாமி இந்த பூமி. கைஸ் ரெண்டுமே லான்ச்சா? என்ன சொல்லுங்க கைஸ், என்ன பண்றீங்க? சரி ரைட்டு, அப்படியே என் பண்றேன் தலைவா. பாய் 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 பாய், குட் நைட். நம்ம ரிவ்யூ கேட்காது, நமக்கு பிடிச்சது. ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே, உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா எனக்கு என்னைக்குமே ஹாப்பி தான். சரி ரைட்டு, சரி அப்படியே என் பண்றேன்.